Have you ever wondered what to do when a girl looks at you? The first glance can be a game changer. The first glance, folks, is like the opening line of a book. It sets the tone, it sparks curiosity, and it can be a powerful tool in the art of communication. Eye contact plays a pivotal role in this dance. It's a silent language that can speak volumes. Imagine you're in a room, you feel a pair of eyes on you. You turn, and there she is, casting a glance your way. But what does it mean? Is it a casual, fleeting glance, or is it a lingering, intense look of interest? There's an entire spectrum, and each look carries its own weight, its own message. Here's the thing, a glance can be a signal, an invitation. It's your cue to step into the spotlight and make your move. But it's also a test, a chance to show your confidence, your charm. Remember, the first glance is your first impression. Make it count. So, you've caught her eye. Now, what does that look mean? The answer isn't always as clear as we'd like it to be. Every glance carries a world of possibilities. Perhaps she's intrigued by you, drawn in by your charm or your wit. This type of look is usually sustained, filled with curiosity and interest, or maybe she finds you amusing, her eyes sparkling with laughter at a joke you've just cracked. This is often accompanied by a wide smile and a lighthearted vibe. And then, there's the casual glance, devoid of any particular intent. It's just a fleeting moment where her gaze lands on you, nothing more. The key to decoding her look lies in the context and how she reacts to your presence. Is her gaze lingering or fleeting? Is there a smile playing on her lips or a furrow in her brow? Deciphering her look is the first step towards understanding her interest. Now that you've decoded her look, how should you respond? The answer lies in a delicate balance of matching her interest level and maintaining eye contact. Let's say she's casually glanced your way, a simple smile or nod in return could be the perfect response. It acknowledges her glance without seeming overly eager. It's all about subtlety. If her look was a little more intense, perhaps a lingering gaze, then hold her gaze for a moment longer before looking away. This shows that you've noticed her interest and are reciprocating it. On the other hand, if her eye contact was brief, a casual glance back could be just right. It's a low-key way of showing you've noticed her without making it too obvious. Remember, your response is not just about acknowledging her glance, but also setting the stage for any future interaction. It's a dance of nonverbal communication, where every glance, smile, and nod can speak volumes. Your response can set the tone for the rest of your interaction. You've decoded her look and responded appropriately. What's the next move? The next steps are all about finesse and respect. This could be your moment to approach her, initiate a conversation, or just acknowledge her interest and continue with your day. Remember, each situation is unique and so is every individual. What works in one scenario may not be suitable in another. Striking up a conversation? Keep it light and engaging. Perhaps you can comment on something happening around you, or simply introduce yourself. But what if you're not ready to approach? That's fine too. A smile, a nod, or even a simple wave can acknowledge her interest without pushing the boundaries. What's most important is to respect her space and feelings. Understand that a glance doesn't necessarily mean an open invitation, so tread carefully, be polite, and always consider it. Whether it leads to a conversation or just a shared moment, a glance can be the beginning of something new. So the next time a girl looks at you, remember these tips and you'll be ready.